Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to do the perspective practice worksheet. So on this paper you have your perspective rules, and it basically outlines all of the things that you need to do in order to make your road scene look realistic. So on the back side of this paper is where we're going to start drawing our scene. The first thing we need to do is draw a horizon line. This horizon line is going to be the line that separates the sky from the earth. Next we're going to draw a road and sidewalks. We first need to put a vanishing point on our horizon line. So this is just a singular dot somewhere near the middle of your paper, and it's where all objects are going to disappear once they go near them. So our road is going to connect from the vanishing point to somewhere near the left side of our paper. And then another line on the other side, so from the vanishing point towards the right side of your paper. So now we have a basic road, sky, and some earth. On the left and the right side of the road, we are going to draw our sidewalk. So again, we're going to draw a line from the vanishing point to the left side of our paper, and then another one from the vanishing point to the right side of our paper. Now this is a sidewalk. So these lines are going to be horizontal, and they are going to get smaller and closer together as they near the vanishing point. You can also draw the dotted lines in your road if you would like to. But next we're going to start drawing buildings on the right side of our paper, and then later we'll draw trees and shrubbery and other organic matter on the left side of our paper. So first I'm going to draw a building. I'm going to draw the front side of the building that's facing the viewer completely normal, and it's going to be a true shape. Now depending on where you want your building to start, you could have the people walk right from the sidewalk right into the building, or maybe there's a little bit of grass in between. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to just draw a very large rectangle, very tall building. So this shape is normal. It's facing the viewer. The side of the building that is facing the road is going to go towards this vanishing point. So really lightly I'm going to sketch a line from the top corner to the vanishing point, and from the bottom corner to the vanishing point as well. If I left it like this, this would mean that my building is really, really, really long, and I don't want it to be that long. So instead I'm going to draw another line that's going to end the building on the left-hand side. So I need to make that line parallel with the first true shape that I drew. So I'm going to end my building right here. I'm going to darken my lines a little bit, and I'm going to erase all the excess lines that I don't need. So this is all extra line here, and then through the building as well, I don't need any of this. So you can draw as many buildings as you would like. I'm going to draw one more just so that you get the idea, and then you can continue. So I'm going to draw another building, and it's going to go behind this big building. So the front of my building is going to be really tall and skinny, like this. And I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter. I'm just going to go back here. So that doesn't mean that this building is super skinny, it just means that it's going to go back and we can't see it anymore. So then again, these lines are going to go towards the vanishing point. And then I'm going to determine how long I want my building to be by drawing another vertical line that is parallel with the original line that I drew. Like so. And then again, erase your excess lines. And now you're ready for some details. So for your details, any windows or doors or shutters or anything that is on the front of the building facing you are going to be normal. So I can go in and I can add some windows here. But any windows or doors that are going to go on this side of the building must revert back to this vanishing point. So here's an example. Let's say we do a string of 3 windows. So these lines are showing where those top and bottom lines need to be. Then I just need to add in my vertical lines, which are going to be normal and parallel with these left and right lines of the building. So here's my windows. And I can erase all these extra lines. And now I have my 3 windows that follow the rules of perspective. You can do this for all of the details that you want on your building. Next, I'm going to draw some organic matter on the left side of my paper. So the same rules apply. anything that is closest to me is going to be large, and anything that is going away from me and towards the vanishing point are going to get much smaller. So I'm just going to really draw some basic trees here. Maybe another couple trees. Maybe I'll just do a whole bunch of trees like the front of the paper. Okay, really basic, just to get you the rough idea of what needs to happen. Okay, notice how these trees are getting smaller. Now I know some trees are taller than others, so some of these might be a little bit taller, but as these get farther back, these tree trunks should also get smaller, until the point where they're so blurry that you can't see them very well. And again, we're erasing the vanishing or the horizon line that goes through these trees. We don't need that anymore. And you can add in other stuff, like maybe there's some grass around these trees, maybe there's people walking on this path here. The last thing I'm going to do is show you how to do a sun and some clouds. So I'm going to pretend that the sun is setting here. So I'm going to draw a tiny little sun right on this vanishing point, right above it. And now when I do clouds, I want to remember that these clouds are going to get small as they go towards this vanishing point, and then larger as they're farther away. All right, so you can add in details and just practice how to do these rules of perspective to make a really realistic scene. Thank you.